everyone, it's Paula and Lennon. Say hi, Lennon. Doesn't know how to say hi yet. We're working on it. We're here for the twins 1 month update. They're doing really well. They're still small. They're still on the small side. Lennon is 7 pounds 3 ounces and 20.5 inches. And his sister London is 7 pounds 1 ounce and 20.5 inches. So they're the same length. They're both still in newborn clothes, which is strange for me because Jude only wore newborn for like a week. So they're still wearing newborn, even though in the sleepers they can probably move up a size now. They're wearing size 1 diapers, and I think they could probably still be in newborn, but when we ran out of the ones that we had, we just moved on to the size 1 because that's what they give you in the hospital anyway, at least my hospital. So we just started using the size 1s because I had a lot of size 1s. See, they're eating every 3 hours, and they're like, right now, 50% breast milk, 50% formula. I alternate feedings. I pump every 3 hours. I do try to latch them at every feeding, but I alternate. Like at one feeding, I'll try to latch Lennon, and on the other, I try to latch London. Lennon latches well. London just started latching, but they're still both not swallowing consistently, so I still have to top them off with a bottle. So they're drinking about 2.5 ounces of either the breast milk or the formula. We have to wake up Lennon to eat, but London will not let you forget that it's time to eat. At her 3rd hour, she's like, hey, you better feed me. And she has no buildup. She starts crying, and it's like, she's crying, like, wah! Like, real bad. They're both lifting their heads, right? Yeah. They do not like tummy time, but we do it anyway. They do not get happy about that. Lennon is, the formula he's using is Enfamil Gentilese, and London is on Similac Alimentum. London has a dairy issue, I'm assuming, because I cut out dairy, except for with my coffee. I can't drink coffee without milk. But that's so little that I don't think it's doing anything, but I cut out all the rest of the dairy, right? Which I did with Jude too. Jude has a dairy allergy. Let's see. So they eat every 3 hours. They're sleeping a lot. Now they're starting to wake up a little bit more. Like Lennon has been up for an hour since his last feeding, right? Which is why he's here with me right now. What happened? You're looking mad. Let's see what else. So newborn clothes, size 1 diapers. We do have to, they were sleeping like 4 or 5 hours, but the doctor, since they haven't gained, they're gaining weight, but she would like to see them gain a little bit more. She wants us to wake them up to feed them every 3 hours. So they were sleeping at night, like a 4 or 5 hour stretch, but now we have to wake them up because they're too small and we want them to eat. Let me see. I hear London crying. She's probably about to eat. So I've been seeing a lactation consultant to help me with breastfeeding them and to also watch them while they eat to see if they're really eating, because I'm still scared to like not top them off. But she still wants me to top them off too. They're both going to see a speech pathologist next week on Wednesday. So I had to stop for a minute because London got hungry. She was not happy about having to wait. So I don't know if I mentioned, they both have a cradle cap, and hers is a little bit worse. She has like on her eyebrows too. So we're going to start using coconut oil today. They also started to lose their hair on the top of their head. So they look like little bald old men. What else? Oh, their eyes. They're still, hers look really light compared to his, but they're still light. I know that that's not like a permanent eye color until they're, I think, about 4 months old. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, they're both wearing newborn, and like I said, they're sleepers. They could probably move on to the 0 to 3 months. They'll still be a little bit big in them, but right now when they stretch out, you could tell that they're a little too long for these newborn sleepers. Like with Jude, he always, if he was wearing 3 months, his sleepers were 6 months. They were always the next size up. So I'm thinking that that's starting to happen here too, because they're not ready for 0 to 3 month clothes. They both love the swing and the rock and play. I have the rock and play that rocks itself. I wish I would have had that with Jude, because I slept many a nights like this. Not rocking, but the rock and play. Jude slept in his rock and play until he was 7 months old. They're sleeping in a bassinet for the most part, so they're using the rock and play and the swing for... They're using it for daytime napping. Okay. I don't remember if you wanted to bottles. They are using the Munchkin latch. It is not my favorite bottle, because when we go out, I have to take water in a bottle. Like, I can't have, like, say if I'm going to use formula when I go out. So if I have to use formula when I go out, I have to keep it in a separate bottle, because this little anti-colic valve, it tends to leak if the water's in there for a while. So it's not my favorite bottle, but it's the one they're doing the best on. The reason that we're going to the speech pathologist is to check if they have lip and tongue ties. Also, Lennon has 0 resistance. Like, when I go to pull the bottle out of her mouth, she's like sucking it back in. He doesn't do that. I could just pull it out with no resistance. So that's why we're going to the speech pathologist, and I'm just gonna have her checked out as well, just to see if she has. I think she has a lip tie, which could be the reason why her latch is not fantastic. The doctor wanted to see them 2 weeks after their 1 month visit, just to see how they're doing gaining weight, since now we're not letting them sleep through the night. So they go back on the 28th, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, they're both using pacifiers. They started off with the gumdrop ones, but now they're doing really well with the Tommy Tippy ones. Jude never used a pacifier, but I feel like they need one when they're getting a little fussy, like right now. They basically use it to soothe and they fall asleep. They do like to be swaddled to go to sleep. So we've been using the Aiden and Anais, I don't even know if that's how you say it, swaddle blankets. I definitely recommend them. They're a lot bigger than most of the swaddle blankets. I'm not sure how the nurses swaddle with that little hospital blanket, but props to them. But we weren't able to do it. They were like, I mean, at the hospital we were doing okay, I guess, but once they got here, it was like tiny. I know. But yeah, that's about it for today. Alright guys, I have to go because Lennon is upset. So thanks for watching.